Jesus and ministry is becoming nothing more than an industry. And so this is just a warning to all of the young Christians out there. Focus on the intimacy. We're so focused on the publicity and the marketability. We're trying to market Jesus more than we're trying to be intimate with Jesus. God absolutely does not need our creativity or our art. He wants our hearts. For this reason, our focus shouldn't be how do I merchandise or monetize this. It should be how do I get closer to him. For a lot of us, we're thinking more about how can we benefit from this? How can I turn Jesus or the gospel into profit? The Great Commission is not to sell Jesus. The only reason I'm warning you about this is because I personally know what it feels like to be a public Christian more than a private one. I know what it's like to spend more time going to church, but trying to build up my own life instead of his kingdom. I know what it's like to spend more time praying with people and talking about him in public than actually studying, sitting with him, and crying out to him in private. I know what it's like to want comfort, success, and blessings, my plan more than his purpose. And I just don't want to see you get lost going the same way, because it's becoming very popular for Christians to be doing ministry minus God. I'm seeing a lot of young Christians who are the product or who are the branches of prosperity gospel because the focus is no longer Jesus. It's how do I turn ministry into an industry? How do I turn my art or something that I can create for Jesus into a means of my own success? And we have been fooled into believing that that's a godly desire when it's actually a worldly desire. We're turning the gospel into gain. We're focusing on ministry more than desiring intimacy. This is what causes our hearts to turn God into an industry. And what's grieving my spirit right now is seeing so many of us turn God into a business more than actually being about the Father's business. All of us have the capability of becoming false teachers, false prophets, false preachers, fake Christians. Because we sell Jesus out just like Judas within our hearts when we're more focused on how to sell him than just sitting with him. It's putting more focus on ministry than intimacy. It's like the story of Martha and Mary. Martha wasn't doing anything wrong by wanting to serve Jesus. But when we focus on serving him more than sitting with him, being with him, we have to truly take some time to sit and reflect on our own motives. A lot of times we're not even doing ministry for Jesus. We're doing it to gain something for ourselves. I only say this because I truly want you to think about it as you're building your platform. Are you building it for him or for you? Do you spend more time standing up and talking about Jesus, making music for Jesus, selling merchandise in the name of Jesus, or just sitting with him in private, like Martha's little sister Mary? Because if you don't, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. Just please think about it. And I love you from here to heaven.